Today we will be restoring and racing this Hot Wheels tail dragger. This casting was first introduced in 1998 and is still being produced. It is based on a 1941 Ford Coupe. This car is going to get a new paint job. I'm going to touch up the chrome and give it some new decals. Although this car is rolling, we will remove the wheels and axles to clean them up and get it moving at its very best. To get this car apart, I will drill out the one rivet on the bottom. And then release the axles by removing the metal tab. Now I will bring this car down to bare metal by using a paint stripping chemical on all the painted surfaces. Once the chemical has done its job, I will wash the casting under soap and water. And here you can see I have already primed, and I will put on a coat of blue paint. Also, I will touch up the chrome with a paint pen. Here you can see I'm gluing the axles back in. Although the axles were in really good shape, I did remove a small amount of rust with sandpaper. This car is getting some Dungeons and Dragons decals.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
So let's see how this tail dragger can do on my Hot Wheels drag strip. The racetrack is 8 feet long. All the cars are held back at the start with a drop gate. And the first car to finish will trigger a light above its lane. The house competition will be these 3 cars labeled slow, midpoint, and fast. They have been chosen because they always finished in the same order. The Golden Arrow first, Corvette Stingray second, and the Lamborghini in third. So for the first matchup, we'll race the Lamborghini against the tail dragger.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
As we look at the replay, the tail dragger had no trouble beating this Lamborghini. The Lamborghini has not won a race on this track yet. And that's not changing today. The tail dragger consistently picks up speed all the way down and finishes ahead of the Lamborghini with ease. Okay, it's time to move on to the next quickest car in our house competition, the Corvette Stingray.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
This was a really close race. The tail dragger's ability to start quick was key to winning this race. Let's have a closer look at the halfway mark. We can see the tail dragger already had the lead at that point. And at the finish line, the tail dragger finishes about 2 car lengths ahead. A very close race. But a win is a win, and now the tail dragger will race the quickest car in the house competition, which is the Golden Arrow.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
And wow, look how fast the tail dragger is off the line. Unfortunately, the Golden Arrow continues to pick up speed and passes the tail dragger around the midway point. It's anybody's race at the halfway mark. But by the time we get to the finish line, the Golden Arrow has the race. Okay, it's time to play King of the Castle and see where this tail dragger fits in with the other restores. We'll race the tail dragger against this green Auburn. If it loses against the Auburn, we'll move down through the field, and if the tail dragger wins, it will compete for a podium position.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
And once again, we had a very close race here, but I think the tail dragger's speed off the line has won this race, squeaking out a win by less than a car length. Neck and neck at the halfway mark, and continuing neck and neck all the way to the finish line, but the tail dragger wins it. So let's move up through the field. The next car is the Red Baron. So now the tail dragger will compete against the Red Baron to take the number 3 position on the podium.
Hot Wheels racers, pick your lane!
The tail dragger is slightly quicker off the line, but only a couple feet into the track, and the Red Baron starts to pick up speed. neck and neck at the halfway mark. But by the finish line, the Red Baron manages to take a full car length lead, successfully defending its third place position on the podium. That leaves our podium unchanged, with the Pontiac Firebird in first position, the Mercedes 190E in second, and the Red Baron holding third position. Subscribe and join me next time when I restore and race another car.